Let's start with the reading, Aries. Let's start looking into your current situation, what you're going through, and what brings you today to this reading. What I see with these three first cards is that you have a choice to make. And this is going to be a very important choice, a choice that will shape the weeks, months, or maybe years to come as well. First of all, here, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. And as you might know, this is that card that talks about choices, options, temptations as well. And speaking of temptation, we see the devil right here, which could be one of the options, and we will see it in a second. Seven of Cups is clearly talking about quantity, but it's still not talking about quality as well. So we see how right now you're just looking at these two choices and you're trying to understand what to do. You're indecised. You are looking at them, but also you are considering this fog around all of these cups, which symbolizes confusion and indecision overall. So right here, we see you with the Six of Cups receiving something that perhaps comes from the past. Six of Cups, one step back from the Seven of Cups, one more cup perhaps that has been added to your pool of options and choices. And right here, you see that this one is the one that right now is capturing your attention. This one is something that perhaps at first you think about it and you immediately tell yourself, no, that wouldn't be a good move. That wouldn't be something that I should do right now. But this energy right here can be very powerful, very potent. In fact, this connects you to good times from the past. It makes you nostalgic. It makes you want to go back to those times. You might see someone's picture, or you might receive a message from someone from the past, and you start looking at the pictures you took together, videos, messages you have sent each other back then, and just start thinking about how great that time was. Now, you still don't know if you should go with this, but the temptation is really strong right here. Really, really strong. So with the Six of Cups, I do sense that you should take some time for yourself to understand what you need to do here, because you need to balance what your inner child is telling you here, but also listening perhaps to advices from your future self. What should I do here? Should I really get involved into this conversation? Should I really go for this option? Now, this could be something that comes from the past, or just something that makes you feel a little impulsive. Six of Cups talks about having a childish energy to yourself, which means that maybe on a lot of different levels, this can seem as a impulsive decision. So let's look into your two options here, your two outcomes. One of them is the devil, the other one is the lovers. You might know this already, but these two cards both talk about a choice. The devil is a choice based on your fire, on your impulsiveness, on your temptation, something that you want to do, but you're not really considering the consequences yet of this choice. The lovers, instead, what we see here is one of those choices that you make based on your values, on your long-term goals, on the things that are really important in your life, long-term, not just in the near future. And so you see right here why you are indecised, because both of these actually look good. Both of them have a lot of beautiful elements to them, but there is something that you will have to sacrifice with each one of these choices. None of them will come with everything you want. None of them will be absolutely perfect on every aspect. So again, the lovers, decision based on morality. You are trying here to do what's good for you, to open your heart, but what's good for you not today, but also what will be good for you tomorrow. So if you go with this, you will just really focus on what you stand for, on keeping a balance into your life, which means that if when you receive this message, this potential choice here, you are excited about it and you feel that that could give you a lot of happiness and passion and fire right away, this is something that won't happen immediately with the lovers. This will pay off later in the future. Now, instead, with the devil, we have quite the opposite, as we were saying. Here we have immediate passion. We have someone who chooses the pleasure, maybe the sexuality of that fantasy that perhaps you were wanting and that now is coming alive. So right here, you see that if you go this way, you will perhaps create an attachment, an addiction towards this specific choice right here, whether it's an actual thing or a person, an overall environment. We see how powerful this is going to be. And once you walk down this way, it will be hard to come back. Not impossible, but it will be hard. So we see the two here. I want to look into how you are feeling right now. I see you tempted, but I want to see if we can find out more details about what you're thinking and what you will think whenever you will be presented with those two choices. Right here we see the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles. You are aware that this will completely change your environment. Whatever this is, this will not impact just this area alone, but it will impact your life. The Tower is talking about a major transformation of something that now is at the base of your foundation. When you change your foundation, everything that sits on top will have to come down and will have to be rebuilt. So I think that here your core and perhaps also your core values are challenged. There is some chaos. You feel confused, as we were saying, and you feel also somehow fragile. You are not sure that you're going to pull this off, although you will, because we see it also with the next card and the next card up here. You're just really confused. And with the Tower, you're anticipating that moment. A moment where there will be an awakening, because you will go from thinking, fantasizing, to actually living your life, to be in it, and to see the real consequences of your choices, the way it impacted your environment completely. Now, I do believe that the choice you will make, it will definitely be the right one. We have 3 amazing cards here for you. And we see, in fact, this 9 and 10 of Pentacles with the World. So let's start with the World. This to me is this new cycle that you are going to experience after you make your choice. And this, Aries, will be amazing. It will be beautiful. The World is not a minor card at all. It's the card you want to see whenever you are thinking about entering a new cycle. Here you see wholeness and you see happy ending. You see completion and fulfillment of exactly what you wanted. We see abundance, 9 of Pentacles, independence as well, which is making me think that you're not going to go with the addiction one. An independence that will create a lot of stability and prosperity around you. And it will take you to a place in the future where you will share it with the people you love creating a family, creating a legacy. These two cards are the result of your choice right here. So you have the potential, Aries, to really embark on a brand new, beautiful, abundant journey right here. And we need to look more into how to pick the right choice and how to ensure the success into your life. There is something here that you need to figure out, because by seeing you independent here, I'm thinking that you will go with the Lovers, or you should go with the Lovers to manifest this. But there is, as we were saying, good and bad in both cards. Sometimes making the mistake is what put you on the correct road and journey to manifest your end goal. Even by making the mistake, maybe if you didn't experience this error right here, this mistake, then you would have got into a time in your life where you feel comfortable, you don't challenge yourself, and you don't get here. So let's keep looking into those two choices. Let's see if we can find out which one is connected to this beautiful outcome. Let's see what you have to do and how overall your life is going to progress after you make this choice. I'll be continuing the reading in the extended version. You can find the link down below in the description. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal reading. So stay tuned for the extended preview right after this and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. We have seen here a major crossroad in front of you, a major choice that it is going to shape the rest of your life. We see a temptation, and we see instead a choice based on your values, on the things that are important to you. Now, we see how amazing the outcome can be if you pick the right choice. Instinctively, you would think that going with the Lovers is going to be the right one, because it's going to be the one based on your values. But at times, making mistakes is what really teaches you where to go and how to get there. So let's keep looking into these two choices in order to understand which one is connected to these beautiful pentacles here. And we'll also look into overall details about your journey and how your life is going to change. So let's start looking into both choices for you.